I can't get this out of my head. I go over it again and again, every day. He said he knew what he was doing. He said it was a simple procedure. There was a faulty AVR on my vessel. Anders had a similar problem on his the previous week, so he offered to take a look. He brought the multimeter over from his own vessel. He assumed that the installation would be the same on mine, but the maximum voltage on mine was a lot higher. He should have been able to see the meters on the door of the switchboard cabinet, and that would have shown him that it had been marked up to 3000 volts. But the cabinet door was open, so he couldn't see it. The generator was running without the breaker being closed. Anders was trying to measure the voltage on the underside of the generator breaker when the multimeter caused an explosive high voltage arc. And that was it. I pulled him out. I tried to put the flames out. He was dead. I hold myself fucking responsible. And who else am I going to hold responsible? I was there. It was me and Anders. I didn't carry out a job safety analysis. I assumed he knew what he was doing. He said it was a simple procedure. He said it was a piece of piss. We didn't use the right equipment. Anders wasn't wearing personal protective equipment. We didn't use the rubber matting on the floor. Basic things. And it was my responsibility. It was my responsibility to make sure that those things were done. He said he knew what he was doing, so I believed him. I trusted him and I believed him. And I shouldn't have. I should have done my job.
In this story, based on a real incident, Anders doesn't comply with safety procedures, and his friend Niels notices, but he doesn't do anything. Even highly trained and experienced people can, in any moment, make a decision not to comply with safety procedures. And then once made and acted on, that decision creates a potential incident. If that incident then leads to injury or worse, the consequences will always remain with those directly involved.
I've just lost my husband. I feel like I haven't got a middle. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm completely hollow. That's how I feel. And yet I'm walking around trying to be a normal person and live a normal life. So that's how I feel. She misses her daddy. He was really funny. He was really funny with her. She would always wait up for him, and I would say, you need to go to bed because you've got school tomorrow. And she would just always creep out of her bedroom and sit on the stairs, and she would just run down the stairs when key in the door. It'd always be the same routine, and she would run down the stairs, and she'd just be so happy to see him. He was big, and he used to pick her up, and and it's just this hole. It's just like all your routines and the pattern of your life just goes. It's just, and you just a hole, and it's really hard. So Boogie says she misses her father. I feel angry with him, I suppose. And I don't believe that there is such a thing as an accident. Anders was a really, really careful person.
Understanding the factors that influence actions allows you to embed and sustain the attitudes and behaviours that support a safety culture. It's important to make sure that such learning can take place without people having to go through the experience of a real incident.